Yo, what's good? Something a bit different today. Now, I know you might be thinking, not another cunt on a whiteboard. Now, I just had the idea and I think it's fucking brilliant. So just stick around and you'll see what I'm gonna digest with you all. Dissect. I was on a client call this morning and we were talking about the waves of human emotion. Okay, like why so many people get caught up in just constant stimulation, constantly wanting a fix, whether that be grass, bevy, porn, eating fatty, shitty foods 24/7, just getting lost in dopamine, I suppose. Everyone's constantly wanting a quick fix, and I think we don't actually understand how our minds work, how our waves of human emotion work. It's something that I've thought a lot about over the last couple of years, really. And since I understood this concept, my ability to just deal with the normal feelings of life that we all experience has got significantly better. So, as society, as a whole, we've become very used to fixing our low points with some sort of fix, short-term fix, that makes us feel better in the short term but return back to normal or even below baseline in the long term. If you are healthy, you're living a pretty fulfilled career, you've got good quality relationships around you, this is how your waves should probably look. You wake up every morning, you start decent, or you maybe start okay on some days and you maybe start good on some days. This is not a day, by the way, this is just a wave to showcase. And you will fluctuate between decent, good and okay on a pretty consistent basis, alright? Sometimes you might drop to shit. When you are in this wave of consistent emotion, you don't really need much quick fixes. You're quite happy waking up, doing your morning routine, doing the things that make you feel good, maybe reading, journaling, getting to the gym, eating well, going to work, fulfilling a job that you actually enjoy doing, returning home, spending some good quality time with loved ones, and then maybe watching some TV, eating some nice food, and going to bed and waking up and repeating. If you are constantly trying to fix or find quick solutions to your short-term problems, the wave looks a bit more like this. Let's start okay, I'll be generous. Alright, you have short bursts of euphoric feeling, emotion, and long hauls of miserable, shit, depressed feeling. And that, unfortunately, is the state that we see too much of the world in just now. We're constantly caught up in trying to solve our short-term problems, which really aren't that much of a problem. You just don't feel unbelievable all the time. And that's okay. We're not supposed to feel euphoric and high on life 24/7. Life is supposed to feel a bit boring quite a lot of the time. It's not supposed to feel fucking unbelievably exciting, like you're constantly traveling the world or discovering fire. Like, imagine that. Imagine discovering fire. Imagine how euphoric that would be. That was probably one of the most euphoric moments in history. And I'll be back. Discovering fire, yeah, probably one of the most incredibly euphoric feelings of human history. We wouldn't even know. Regardless, if this is you, then I'm not surprised you're constantly feeling miserable or depressed. You're just too used to feeling this good. That this is your perception of happiness. You think happiness is when you are up here. Happiness is when you're just content being here. I'm a pretty happy guy consistently. I have days where I feel okay and I just feel meh. I have days where I feel pretty decent and I have days where I feel good, right? But every day, no matter how shit I feel, the actions I put into my life, my inputs on that day, can take me on a trajectory that takes me up, and I finish up. If I start my day good inputs, good habits, take care of myself, and then I do my work, I get my content, I take care of my clients, that then makes me feel good again. And then later on comes around, I've either got rugby, or I'm seeing friends or family, that again, it makes me feel good. So no matter where I start, albeit whatever, if I have consistently good inputs in that day, I can go from feeling shit to feeling good or feeling okay to feeling good or feeling decent to feeling high on life. You can go from feeling shit to feeling euphoric. But if you, no matter where you start in this day, the inputs you put in on a consistent basis on your day will directly impact how you finish. And if you start by feeling shit, and then you go back to the quick fix cunt, Mr. Red, right? And you just go straight to the phone, you're going to feel good, and then you're going to feel miserable. And then you go straight to, alright, I've still got 10 minutes before I need to leave for work. Let's pop off a quick chug. And you're going to then feel even fucking more miserable. And then you're just constantly in this cycle. And you're just lost in a deep, dark spiral of fixing your problems with shit, short-term solutions that in reality are long-term problems. And until you sort those problems, unfortunately, my friend, you're going to be living in them. Bit of a mess, but you understand the concept. Now, obviously, I know there are exceptions. People have problems that I can't maybe even perceive, and I get that. I'm speaking to the general population who probably have pretty average problems that you can solve with some good, positive inputs, taking care of yourself, and not fixing it with weak, shitty, horrible habits. Alright? Peace, troops.